All right, we're back up in Maine. And I got to get everything unloaded. As you can see, I already unstrapped everything. Yeah, I think I need to invest in a coffee maker or something for up here, because this is where my caffeine addiction really shows. When I have none, I'm like double as lazy. Anyway, one weird thing I noticed was that I lost a strap. I'm assuming this happened coming into the property over like some like rocky, like bouncy left to righty stuff, because the RAV actually bounced over. So this was not like this when I loaded it at the shop. So I'm thinking like I was going over like a little bit of an incline or something, like maybe like this, and then hit a huge bump at the same time, or went over a rock or something, and literally the end just hopped and shifted, and it just, the stress snapped that strap, because all of this was still good. The donut was good, the length was correct, this hook was still on the ring, but it was literally snapped, and there was no way that this rubbed the ground or something. So I don't know, I think the force of the RAV moving over might have tore that strap. But when I checked the gas station, or when I was at that gas station last night, this was not like that. This definitely happened somewhere on the trail pulling in. Got a little mud runnery, for lack of a better term here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get all this unloaded. I think I'm gonna have to maybe pull forward and to the left a little bit before trying to get off this, because I don't really like the way that that's lined up here. As you can see, we're pretty crooked. This without screwing anything up, so we all know I'm really good at that. Okay, so far so good. Easy. All right, this I'll just kind of, we'll just park this here for now. Let's get the old Mahindra going. I've been waiting a while for this, so I'm actually kind of excited to get the Mahindra up here doing some work on the property. So let me just throw chest cam on for this. Okay. Oh shit, it's getting hot. Man, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Maine, make up your mind here. I'm kind of scared of fucking flipping over, so the problem with this is the front wheels are super narrow compared to the trailer ramps, so this definitely has to be done with finesse here. Maybe should we go into low? Yeah, put it in low gear. All right, this is the scary part, where I might go fucking up and over. Everything's good. I'm actually kind of terrified. As much of a pussy as that makes me sound, I'm really not trying to fucking roll this thing. Especially out here alone. Get ready to bail. I got, oh goddamn, I got half of the back right tire on that ramp. Okay. This is the definition of slow and steady wins the race. we did it. Now I'm gonna float it over there and just get this thing near the work site. Hopefully I don't flip it over here either. Put this back into high. All right, we're froting the hinge for the first time. Oh my God, oh my God. All right, maybe, oh Jesus, let's go back into low. Let's go back into low here, boys. This is mint. We're froing the fuck out of this thing. Oh, I'm spinning tire. I'm spinning tire. Shit. All right, all right, all right. Relax. Grab. Where the fuck is four-wheel drive? Oh yeah, oh yeah, easy with that four-wheel drive. This is sick. All right, you guys are gonna see me torture test the Mahindra finally, after all this time of owning it. I'm finally able to have a machine up here that I can beat on and not always be crying about how I don't want to break it. All right, here is the pile in question, right there. Let's go ahead and un-four-wheel drive it. All right, I mean, I guess we're just gonna start right off the trailer. I'm gonna have to grease this thing up at some point. All right, well, four-wheel drive is definitely a must. All right, back in four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive, low range, diffs not locked. Maybe a little more throttle. I'm gonna just start trying to spread this somewhat evenly. I'll start grabbing it like from the pile and kind of dumping it this way for now. Oh yeah, nice big loads. When I run out to town later at some point, I will, I'm gonna grab some grease. I gotta do all these grease fittings here. Yeah. I don't know how I want to approach this. Let me, I'm gonna end this clip and then I'm gonna do like a couple of practice run things. I'm thinking about if I just keep coming in from the side over there, I don't have to keep turning around like this over and over and over and over again. And I could just grab from the back, go over there and then back up and keep grabbing from the back. So let me test that out. All right, the reverse method is indeed working, but I almost just stalled the tractor right here. We'll see if I raise the RPM a little bit. We'll see if I could try to get it to stall again. Ready? Oh shit! Oh man! Almost stalled the old hinge. Actually, I'm gonna start putting some down here, right in front of me, and kind of like level this area out as well. Something like that, yeah. This is magnificent. drag this pile now a little bit. This is great. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's see what this looks like on camera here. The Mahindra plan didn't work, dude. Oh man, this is sick. I am so happy right now that we got the Mahindra up in Maine finally. This is gonna be so awesome. Oh man, just making easy work of this shit. Starting to thin out quick. Yeah, it's the beauty of machinery. All right, I'm gonna end this clip. I'm gonna keep working at this pile, and I will resume the clip in a little bit here. All right, so after, I don't know, maybe an hour. No, that couldn't have been an hour. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour, something in that range there. This is what we are left with here. No huge, giant pile right here. I actually didn't relocate any of it. This is all from that pile. I didn't like move it over there or anything. I actually just spread all of it. So this is what we're looking like here. It's not super pretty, and I don't have a leveling like laser kind of setup deal type thing. I don't really know what that's called, laser level. Probably some shit like that, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get out here with like probably the rake or the shovel and just kind of manually get some of these like dips and ripples here, because I don't really know how to. I'm trying and trying with the Mahindra, and I just I don't really know how to, without like a box blade or anything. My amateurness is showing, and I don't know how to make perfectly flat ground with just the bucket. So I'll just go out there and admit I am amateur at all what are these called, heavy machinery, even though that's obviously not heavy machinery. Carlos out here lounging. But yeah, not so bad, not terrible. Yeah, it needs a little bit more work, but before the cabin comes, which tomorrow is my last day to prep before the cabin, I have to clean up some of the trail in, because the guy said that if there's foliage thicker than 1 inch, I have to trim that back and make sure the trail is 12 feet wide. Otherwise, the cabin, like if it hits like thick, over 1 inch thick foliage here, he's like, oh yeah, you could bend the metal, yada yada yada, whatever, some shit like that. But yeah, so far so good. It's a little while later, and I'm starting to get this pretty smooth here. All I'm doing is just back dragging over and over and over and over again. So as you can see, it's starting to actually flatten out pretty nicely. I think this, as it sits right here, is probably good enough for the cabin to come in, because like I said before, they'll level it up to 3 feet. So this is just me nitpicking. It was probably good to be like, I could have probably put it over there like all rough and shit like that, but I'm thinking this is okay. I'm not too sure though, since I've never had to make a foundation for a cabin. But yeah, I'm thinking about running into town, grabbing a tube of grease for the Mahindra, maybe grabbing some Chick-fil-A, and yeah, maybe possibly calling it quits for the day. I'm pretty tired after the drive in yesterday, just because I left super late, and then I ended up getting here at, like, you guys saw the video, like 3 o'clock or some shit like that. So I wanted to start doing this somewhat early, not super early like that other video, but yeah, I might call it quits for the day.